You ready? You ready? Hey girls, gather round, listen to what I'm putting down. Hey baby, I'm your handyman. I'm not the kind to use pencil or rule. I'm handy with love, but I'm no fool. I fix broken hearts, I know that I truly can. If your broken heart should need repair, then I am the man to see. Let's see. I whisper sweet things, you tell all your friends, and they'll come crawling to me. Come on, Chappie. No rapping. I didn't mean to cause you any sorrow. Didn't mean to cause you any pain. Only one time to see you laughing. Only wanna see you laughing in that purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Gemini did not launch. I thought it might. It was too quiet today. Sitting in this lonely town, wonder when things are gonna change. Dreaming my life away, seems these dreams have turned to a bunch of dust clouds. Get my nerve up, but my past is pulling me down. Wondering how long this black dog gonna sing around. Somebody told me once before, he said you can never go home again. Won't you leave? Saying the things to steal me away, yeah, from the truth of who I am and what I believe. Sing it, Chappie. But I thanked him for his 2 cents with a handshake and some sympathy, yeah. Packed up my blue jeans, thank you very much, and I headed for this big prize of my freedom. Bye-bye, black sheep, to the black sheep of the family. Bye-bye. Yeah. Well, it means so very much to me. Yeah. Bye-bye. Black sheep. To my friends and my family. Bye-bye. I'm gone off and set my soul. Set it free. Free. All right. I know. Good evening, good fellows and lasses. Ladies of the evening. It's evening. Well, unless you're in another part of the world, it could be morning. Good evening to one and all. Welcome. This is the AI Learning Lab, as evidenced by the big shiny crystalline sign here. That was produced by Danielle. Thank you, Danielle, for that. I just realized that was my image. That is your image. In fact, we have some fun ones from Corey Sandler. There's some cute little doggies, too. This has been the most amazing thing I have seen so far. Well, you know, it's we set the bar low here at the AI Learning Labs. Good to see you, James. What's happening? Learner Stick, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Welcome. All right. Yeah, the big news is that there's no big news. It looks like whoever found the release notes in the code for Google Gemini found today that they were shifted from February 7th, which is today, to February 8th, which is tomorrow. Angelique, yep, 5 a.m. in Greece. Welcome. And then right before I came on, I had an idea, and I made a video. And I'm going to show you the video, and then I'm going to show you how I made the video. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Because I've been thinking a lot about my company, STORYVINE. So I'm the founder and CEO of a company called STORYVINE, which does automated, authentic video storytelling. And we've been doing it for 11 and a half years. We do it in the healthcare and pharma space. And as this AI stuff's getting fancier, I'm realizing like the automated part of our business is getting less and less sexy, but the authenticity part of our business is getting more and more sexy. So I had an idea for what if we kind of leaned into this deepfake thing? And what if I leaned into trimming my eyebrows and getting a haircut? Good Lord. I look like a bad professor. It is the AI Learning Lab, so I suppose having the insane professor look is appropriate. Mr. K's in here. We've got educators in here. So, and I got the Sears carpet salesman, you know, whatever these are, wings. And then this is like the 50s pompadour. It's just, I don't know what's happening here, people. Got the League of Rock shirt on. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't know what I'm saying. But here's what we do here. We'll talk about AI stuff. We'll sometimes we go chat TMZ, where we go all speculation all the time. It drives people like Pate crazy. He wants facts. He wants figures. He wants predictability. And we just go full chaos. Sometimes it's chat ADD. I will not finish a sentence in 2.5 hours. And then other times it's focused, good, high learning fun. I mean, it's not the AI trimming lab, right? Apparently not. Apparently being part of the AI salon does not get you any perks in the coif department. Songmaker demo the other day was very cool. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's Suno. It was where I did that. So we can do that. We can play with tools. If you've got questions about AI, we can do that. I can dig. It might be worthwhile to do a deep dive into ChatGPT. I don't know if you knew this, but
you can make money with ChatGPT.
It might be worth doing a deep dive tonight Because if Gemini is indeed coming out tomorrow, Gemini Ultra, we pay extra for the hair. And it's worth every penny. Do you know how many toupees I have to weave together to get this look? This is not a simple situation. Very complicated. This is hours with the glue, sniffing the glue. I mean, using the glue tape, the glue tape. But I don't know how you put on toupees. Glue? Tape? I don't know. 3 a.m. in London. Oh, Dr. Bod, you're in here too much. I don't know. Have you not gone to bed yet? Or are you an insomniac and just woke up? or do you set your alarm for the AI Learning Lab? We do put out recordings of these, so you can watch back episodes. Oh, man. My article on exploitation of ChatGPT high-cost seminars is doing really well on LinkedIn. Oh, that's interesting. I saw that you put an article out today. I didn't notice what it was. James, come on, you look amazing. Nice style. Yeah, amazing is a word. Remarkable. Glue and tape. Some are woven into existing hair. Exactly. Forever hooked. You don't know what this is. This is not like something you just pick up off a pillow. No. All right. I don't. For someone, I don't really pay attention to my looks. There's something about just watching my face all night that there's a lot of talk in here about my hair and my eyebrows, apparently. Look at that. It's just not good, people. Here's my serious recommendation. Don't fucking age. Don't do it. Just stop. Wherever you are right now, just I don't know. Sell your soul, whatever you need to just stop it. Thanks for recommending Pi. You're welcome, Coach Jeffrey. Hopefully that helped. Yeah, I'm curious. What are you using it for? Aging, not recommended. Do you see? We're splitting ice cubes. You're perfect. Stop. Oh, stop. He's just perfect. You're perfect. I'll tell you what, Kyle. I came in here and I thought, oh, he takes my breath away. You're just perfect. Oh, you're perfect. Anyone play around with MULON AI Agents? I haven't played around with MULON Agents. Are they an open source thing? Let me go look. I think they're open source. MULON AI Agent. I know I've been to the site before. MULON AI. No, I haven't. A new method for streamlining digital life. We have cookies. Okay. We create AI that handles tasks in the background. Build it with MULON. There's a lot of words and not a lot of information here. App. Available on iOS. Hold, please. Let me go see if it's at least interesting enough to see if their app's out. MULON. Yeah, I saw this like a week ago. And as I recall, I went to it and it was like, get on the wait list, which I did. App. Oh, it must not be out yet. All right. I have not played with it, no. API. Cookies, okay. API. Right now it's just kind of vaporware, brochureware, so I don't know. It's going to take me too long to figure it out to do live here right now. Are you aware of Google's Video Poet? You know, it's funny. Someone came in last night and said, "Are you aware of Google's whatever the fuck they showed me last night?" And then I thought I was, and then I got there and I'm like, "No, it's different than I thought it was." And now you're telling me about Video Poet. Like I said, I do have a feeling that Google Labs, I have a feeling, are about ready to just dump a bunch of tech on the world. Video shot. Oh yeah, I saw this. I haven't played with it yet. I mean, these look like they're in the same neighborhood to me as Runway and Pika, and like, you know, if you get just the right prompt and just the right demo, you're like, oh my god, it's amazing, and then you like try to make it like a truck go around a corner, and it just like goes burn. Has anyone played with Airtable.ai? Oh, AITable.ai. What's AITable.ai? AITable.ai. Look at y'all bringing the juice. Organize any data with AI. Get started. It's free. Free video demo. Let's go look at the free video demo. AITable.ai.
Hello everyone, I'm Gary, the co-founder and CEO of AITable.ai.
Hi,
Welcome
Gary.
to our presentation and demo. Today's topic is revolution.
Gary shouldn't record in a room that's got that's 40 feet long.
Your CI
He needs some carpet in that room. I'm just imagining Gary with like a fold-out table in a big bare room.
and project management. CI and project management are the two most competitive and popular use cases. Planning, selected, then we provide.
Yeah, I don't. So here's the deal with all these kind of very, very specific use case applications. I have not dug deep into them just because. Oh, I lost my little doodad. Just because there's too many to keep up with. So what I do with all of them is, if you're looking for something like, you know, data management and whatever that thing's doing, data analysis and project management, Gary needs the $5 TikTok microphone. Exactly, Source Camp. He really does. I'll just point you to FUTURPEDIA.io, which is just a big list of these things, and just go explore, because there are it's impossible to keep. What I'm trying to keep up with is, what are the core technologies that are the foundational technologies, and he's sitting in the toilet. Yeah, it sounded like that. Yeah, the irregulars, regular fucking cut-ups tonight. I like it. All right, let me go into the mod channel here. Hello, mods. Good even, good fellows and good ladies, good lasses. All right, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So, here's the deal. If you've got questions about AI, pop them in the comments below. Or obviously tonight you've got, hey, check out this tool, check out that tool. That kind of stuff's good in there too. If you want me to demo something, pop that in there. The mods in here will pull stuff up to the top, because I don't know if you noticed that, but I get chitter chattering.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
I get chitter chattering, but we can do whatever. I think my instinct is leaning toward doing some ChatGPT stuff, but I also want to show you this video that I made, and then how I made it and what I did, because it's kind of fun. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it on LinkedIn or the TikTok, and maybe you guys can go boost it and share it and do shit like that. Is he really picking his eye while he's talking to us? I got on a call today. We're on a call with one of our developers in Prague. And you know how when you log into a meeting early and then you put the meeting tab somewhere else and you're working on something else? So he was working on something else. So my my co-founder and I both log in, and he's just going like, he's like picking his teeth. His fingers are deep in his mouth. We're talking to him, he can't hear us. We're typing to him, he can't see us. He finally flips over to the tab and he's like, oh. Oh man. All right, check out irregulars. Yeah, exactly. Look, we'll go to the AI or the AI Salon, the AI Salon, and go to a regular new product. That's totally what that dude sounded like. No launch, just dust up. Oh, Gemini, let me pop over to the Twitter for a second. Hello, I'm Gary. Good day. Give Peas a chance. JRC. Where was I gonna go? Twitter. That's LeonardoX.com. Let's see what we can find about ye old Gemini. There's John Knack. Great song. Great song. Introducing a new version of Mixtral 8X. Sam Altman, we believe the world needs more AI infrastructure, fab capacity, energy, data centers, etc. than people are currently planning to build. Ooh, building massive scale AI infrastructure and resilient supply chain is crucial to economic competitiveness. This is what Sam Altman was talking about when he was in the Middle East and he got fired. He was over there trying to raise $100 billion to open a chip fab shop, I think in the United States. OpenAI will try to help. That says to me he's probably making progress on raising some of that there sweet, sweet cash.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Listen, I got this company called OpenAI. I just need $1 billion, $10 billion, $100 billion. If you give me $100 billion, I'll make you a 10x return, a 50x return, 100x return. You give me $100 billion, you get a 100x return. That's like that's like more than $1 billion in profit. Yeah, do that. All right. So that's what Sam Altman's up to. The tech community seems to be losing their ever-living shit over the Vision Pro things. Let me go to my generative AI tab. Microsoft just dropped several upgrades to COPILOT. This is 11 minutes ago. This is what Danielle saw the other night, including the ability to edit DALL-E 3 generated images. Here's everything you need to know. So Microsoft, so it makes sense. They're doing their first Super Bowl commercial. Have you seen this?
Good morning.
Watch me.
Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. Just watch me now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this channel's all about, isn't it? Right? You know, just when you thought you couldn't, you didn't have the life skill to do something, here it is. Yeah, all these strike me as people who love to use Microsoft products. It's so true, Pate. It's a very Microsoft kind of, it's a very Microsoft kind of casting situation there. Kyle, my app has been doing that already. I know it has. You said that like a week ago. Mine hasn't. Let me see. Let me see if it's... So, look, I've got... Oh, wait. Have you played with Copilot in Office? Thoughts if so? I've not played with Copilot in Office. I hear the Copilot in Word is decent. The Copilot in Excel is disappointing. I have played with GPT for Sheets, which is quite impressive. I don't do a ton in Excel, though, so I don't know. That's just what I heard, but I have not played with them. Copilot in general, I'm a little cool on. Let's see. Turn on GPT-4. Why is this not working? Oh, the fuck. Sorry, we ran into some issues. Really. Oh, probably because I have a feeling. They updated the app since I used it last. Hold, please. Yeah, let's see Microsoft upgrade if it's real. All right, so it looks like... Let's try it on the web. There's too much happening, people. They got a Super Bowl commercial up and they just redid their thing and now there's things to do. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Shut up. All right, let me go over here. Let's go to copilot.micro. Oops, that's CoinMarketCap. Let's see what's going on with crypto. Bitcoin, 44,675.77. All right. Where am I going? Copilot. Is he always like this? He seems a little frenetic. They told me he was funny. This doesn't seem very funny. He just seems kind of sad at this point. Is this what this is? Is this, you just watch him trying to use the internet? Is that how this works? Okay, so there's Copilot. There's Notebook. What's on your mind? Write a detailed prompt to collaborate with AI. Okay. Well, this is interesting. So I'm at... Okay, so oh, this is very interesting. Okay. Kyle, could you share the video I sent you on Discord if you want? That might be it. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so it looks like this could be it. So a couple of interesting things to note here. I can upload, that's a new topic. I can upload an image. I can use the microphone. This has got an 18,000 word context window, prompt window. This is normally 2,000 and it's up to 18,000. So they upped this to like a, whatever that is, probably a 25,000 token context window. So 18,000 words. So let's do our classic. I want to learn about quantum mechanics. Searching quantum mechanics. Learn more at wikipedia.com. They've got citations to that Wikipedia article. Oh, this is interesting. 39. Huh. It's still going. Slow. Okay, you get 30 salvos back and forth. Oh, it added images, probably from Wikipedia. And then it added, look, some ads. Oh, look, they're getting back their ad revenue. Most impressive thing was making an image. Yeah, I'm going to get to that. This notebook thing's really interesting. I don't quite get it. So I said I want to learn about quantum mechanics. Show me wave particle duality in a cartoon with dogs and cats. So it got rid of all the other content. I don't understand what notebook is at all. I feel like you can't get a lot with 30 back and forth. Yeah, I agree. All those underlying resources have the links. Good to know, but for how long? How soon will be charged for it? I don't think you'll be charged for this. The copilot.microsoft.com, this is a loss leader for them to get you to pay $30 a month to put it inside Office 365. So we'll have this will be free for a while. All right. So this is wonkier than shit. All right, let's go to Copilot normal. So this is what was in that Super Bowl commercial. So this does look like the most recent version. So let's do the classic. We'll do the classic Kyle Shannon special. Photograph of a 1970s muscle car in an abandoned factory with sunlight streaming through the broken windows, lighting up the dust like gold floating in the air. And this is still a 2,000 token limit. It seems to be writing us a poem. In the forgotten heart of an abandoned factory where time had etched its melancholy tale, a 1970s muscle car stood defiantly, its once vibrant paint. Oh, this is annoying. You can't scroll down. Stop responding. Make the image. It said it doesn't have the capacity to make images, which is just not true. Make a photo. This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off, people. So we're going to make a new thing. Make a photo. Mail a photo. Make a photo. I'll try to create that. Now it's trying to create it. All right. Oh, this is good. At least they got rid of that stupid fucking MS Paint looking thing. Before where it was trying to make an image, it would pop up this image of like a stupid paintbrush. Okay, that's pretty slick. Oh, here we go. Okay, Danielle, so this is completely new. So I can change this into pixel art. So they've pulled some of these ideas they've pulled out of Firefly. So Firefly's got this ability where you create an image and then it's got all these different buttons that you push for different styles. Have you ever used LM Studio and run it locally. I've done a couple of those. Sydney, do you miss me now? Microsoft drives me nuts. I know. That's not fucking pixel art. That's not even close. Ah, but look at this. Color pop. Blur background. So they're doing object recognition. It just blurred the background. That's pretty slick. Let me do color pop on this thing. Color pop. Ah, interesting. All right. How do I get back to my images? Can you add some graffiti on the walls? Oh, that's cool. So it's adding suggestions. Certainly. Let's enhance the scene. Now it's doing that thing it did before, where it's writing us some prose with highlighted words. You're supposed to be enhancing the image you made. You watch this. I'm gonna put you dumb dumb. You dumb dumb. And it's probably gonna cancel the conversation. Sydney is so oversensitive. She gets very triggered if you call her dumb. I apologize for the oversight. Let's enhance the image you requested. And now at least she didn't shut down the conversation. You can try with text. That's bizarre. The car, a relic of bygone days, seems to absorb stories etched into the walls. It's a snapshot of time, a fusion of grit, art, and nostalgia. What the fuck is going on here? All right, let's start over. Good Lord, people. All right. Make a photograph. We'll keep playing. We'll keep trying. Scroll back up to the images, Kyle. Okay. Oh, wait, I went to a new thing already. Oh, do you think after it does all that splaining, it fixes it up above? That's a violation. I don't know what's a violation. Did I call it a dum-dum? What are you going to do? Can it... Let's see. Well, they're adding cool animations to it. It at least looks... It looks a little... Well, it looks more functional. It's interesting. And the fact that they're doing object recognition, like right now, I can isolate. Can I shift select these? Yes. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to say color pop the wheels. Oh, and that just color pops the wheels and nothing else. Undo. How do I get back to copying? Edit in Designer. So that's interesting. So they're now driving you over to Designer, which is like their version of Canva, which last time I played with it, it was like a shitty version of Canva. So it popped me over here, but it did not bring my image over. Oh, Microsoft. Really? Really? Edit in Designer. All right. I guess you just... Oh, it's just like Teams. I have to launch Teams twice, too. All right, so this is just like photo stuff. This is just like cheap Photoshop. All right. Remove background. Yeah, crappy, but all right. Okay. Microsoft. Software's so good, you have to launch it twice. Which one to try? The claymation one? Let's make this thing claymation. See how that does. So, okay, here's the good news. The good news from where I sit for what we're looking at here is they're at least trying some new shit, right? They're trying to make Copilot better. They're taking it seriously because it's been kind of languishing, just sitting there. Once they lobotomized Sydney, Copilot or Bing Chat got pretty crappy. God, their branding is all over the fucking place. Look at this. They've got the design, you know, it's Microsoft, it's Copilot. They got the designer logo down here. Like the designer product manager is like, well, if we're gonna have an export to designer, we should probably have the designer branding somewhere on the page because we want to reinforce the brand integrity of the designer branding. Okay, Bob, let's put that in the lower corner. Let's see if Bing Chat's still around. I'm gonna go to chat.bing.com. Let's see if they said Bing is now. Let's see, chat.bing. The branding right now in all these companies is just a fucking train wreck. Chat.bing.com, even OpenAI. All right, it's at least called Copilot. Yeah, and it looks like it's the same thing. So let me pop in my same. Make me a photograph of a 70s muscle car in an abandoned factory. Whatever. Copilot. What did I do? Oh, I just went down to Bing Chat. Is it going? Let's start over. Sure. I'll try to create that. All right, so they have the new interface. This is good. This is at least promising. So this is bing.com. You go over to Copilot. All right. Let's see. Make the car neon green. Certainly, here's an artistic representation of a neon green car. Image/PNG semicolon base 64 IVBOR V3 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 V3. Oh my God. Try again. Try again. I hope someone from Microsoft is watching. Okay, so this is important, people. This is really important. Okay, so we got some things to do here. Okay, before I talk about what's important about this, I'm going to show you some things. I want you to go if you're not new here, you know what to do. If you're new here, I want you to go check out the AI Salon. So go to the salon.ai and Kevin Vasquez, Windows 12 is going to be amazing. Go to the salon.ai, click on the first link. It'll say the AI Salon Community. Go there. And that's going to take you to the AI Salon Community, which you probably won't know anything about. But I want you to first go to Welcome to the Salon and read about the salon. Read about our values. Make sure you're cool with them. And if you are, I want you to join. And then if you're an irregular, so the irregulars are people who come here over and over against their better judgment, and everyone else is better judgment in their life. They just keep coming back. So you can do that too. But here's what I want you to do. In the irregulars channel, so if you scroll to the bottom, there's a thing called clubs. We have our own club, the AI Learning Lab Irregulars. So what I want you to do is post in the irregulars channel Here's the thing about, where were we? Let's see. Were we at Copilot? Oh yeah, it's still going. Good. So Copilot is still writing code for an image. It's writing, what is it, base 64 code for an image. Every tool in generative AI right now, every tool, whether it's Microsoft or OpenAI or Google or anyone, are janky pieces of shit. So I want you to do your best interpretation of janky pieces of shit and share it in the AI Learning Lab Irregulars channel. Let's get some good artwork there, inspired by Copilot, sort of working, kind of some of the time, with sometimes slick graphics and occasionally confusing branding and technology that works-ish, kinda. Oh my God. They're running a Super Bowl commercial to drive millions of people, billions of people to go play with this. Oh my God. You want to hear something funny? Yeah, Kyle, that's why we're here. We, in the early days of agency.com, you could get any URL you wanted. Nobody knew what they were. So you could just, like, we got agency.com. We had a brainstorming meeting some night. We're like, hey, let's call this agency we're starting the Agency. It'll be like one of those government agencies. We'll come in the back door in dark coats and hats and sunglasses and make websites. And so I went home that night and I went to Internic, is what they called it back then. And I looked up agency.com and it was available. So you could just get any domains. So we got this domain called keepout.com because one of the running jokes we had is if you want someone to take action, you put a big red button on screen and you put a label under it that says do not press, right?
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Everyone will press the button. And so we bought the URL keepout.com because we thought if you do keepout.com, people will come there. Because, people are a pain in the ass. So I forget what site we put up. Oh, was it? No, it wasn't the Zima. We did something for Zima. We did the Zima fridge or something like that. It wasn't that. We put up some sort of site for keepout.com. And like all of a sudden one day, our tech guy comes out and says, what's going on with keepout.com? We're like, what are you talking about? And he goes, there's all this traffic. Like the server just crashed 3 times. Like I keep having to reboot the server because it keeps getting overloaded. We're like, what are you talking about? And then we started getting emails asking questions about some product. We didn't know what the fuck people were talking about. What had happened was some ad agency took out a full page ad in like Fortune magazine or like some big magazine. And it was a 2-page ad. And the only thing on the ad was the URL keepout.com. And so someone told us about it, and they're like, go get this issue of this magazine. So we ran down to the newsstand. We bought this issue of the magazine. It said keepout.com. What the agency hadn't realized is that their keepout.com had a dash in it. And in the magazine ad, they did the typography was like really tall, skinny typography, and the dash was really little, and it was in the fold. It was in the seam of the magazine, so when you opened it up, you couldn't see the dash at all. It just said keepout.com. So we got all of their traffic for their stupid fucking 2-page ad to whatever our dicky little site was. That's what's going to happen with Copilot tomorrow. Is this thing still typing? No. It gave up. Oh, Bing, you're so cute. Oh, Sydney. What are we going to do with you? All right, let's go back to Copilot. That's really funny, but that's promising. And listen, by the time the Super Bowl rolls around, maybe they'll have some of this shit worked out. I don't think so, but maybe a man can dream. Did they add any more plugins? Let's go look at the plugins. Plugins now available. Instacart, Kayak, Klarna, OpenTable, Shop, and Suno. No new plugins. Can you turn on... I'm going to turn off search. Yeah, you can't turn on the plugins without search on. Weird. That's a half-assed feature. They shouldn't have plugins there. That's fucking weird. All right. Wow. All right. Is anybody making janky pieces of shit images and irregulars? Come on, people. Keep out. There you go. Keep out the big red button. Janky. Oh man, tech support. Oh, that's nice. Stick with get it? Get it? All right. New activity. Yeah, that's what 1995 felt like. Post-it notes and dangling Ethernet wires. And that's the perfect metaphor for what's happening right now with AI. All these tools are just horrific. All right, people. Let me flip over here. Let me go there. Hey, what? I came here. I wanted to learn the AI. Does he ever teach the AI? I want to learn the. I heard the ChatGPT. You got the ChatGPT? Does he do the ChatGPT here? Does he teach that? Does he got a workshop? Does he got a workshop? Someone told me I could make money with the ChatGPT. What do you do with it? What do you do with it? You what? You put the words in it. What do you do with it? Anything you want? I don't get it. Insane. So have you picked up your Lucid Audio eyewear yet? No, I haven't. I saw that. I haven't gone and looked at it. Listen, just because I bought the Rabbit R1 does not mean I'm a slut for every new piece of shit out there. That's the first tech gadget slutting I did since the Google Glass, which was a $1,500 mistake. And I knew the Google Glass was a $1,500 mistake within an hour. I was like, oh fuck. Oh man, we're being way lazy on tapping. Caverno, what's going on? We only have 3,000 likes in here. I just showed you the new COPILOT, and I showed you how awesome the technology is, and that it never makes mistakes. And I've only got 3,000 likes. Good Lord, people. I'll talk about being taken for granted. Oh, he'll show up. He'll show up and just teach us everything. Good Lord. The depth of the disappointment. Look at my hair. I mean, I wouldn't. Don't look up. Don't look at that. How do you do likes? You double tap the screen. You don't have to do likes. I've been laughing out loud so much tonight. That's good. The thing about this is sometimes I know I'm funny. And then there's times like tonight where I'm making myself laugh, but I don't have any fucking clue if it's making anyone else laugh. So I'm glad at least one person in here. Refresh AI Learning Lab Irregulars. Oh, man. It's Crappy. Hey, Crappy! Hey, Crappy! You did it! Yay! Oh, no! Mr. Poop! Thank you, Robert Rossi. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 233 lightning bolts. I gotta live up to that now? Good Lord, people. Double taps, kind of like Microsoft double clicks, exactly. You mentioned a video you wanted to show us. Okay, I'll show you that. Kyle, janky-ass muscle car. Sydney losing it again. Exactly. That's totally what she looks like right now. She's like, don't add new features until we got this thing stabilized. They're like, fuck it, we're going to launch it. Hey, quick question. Could we add the designer logo somewhere on the page there? Just because, because it's just for branding consistency. What I'd like to do is really confuse the fuck out of people that don't know the difference between Microsoft, Bing, Copilot, Designer, DALL-E 3, ChatGPT 4, and OpenAI. If we could just sort of mash all those together in a single interface, that'd be awesome. You know what I should do? I need to get a job just being the smart-ass speaker of truth at big corporations. I'll be like the jester, the royal court jester. I'll walk into the boardroom and go, have you guys seen what you're fucking putting out in the world? Has anyone looked at this? We did that with Coca-Cola. This is good. We did when we were pitching, life's tough, stuff really stupid. We were pitching Coca-Cola back in '96, and they put out a RFP for agency of record to build Coke.com and Coca-Cola.com. So we went and looked at the site, and it was clear that the IT department had built some websites. The IT department taught themselves some HTML. It was like the Coke.com site was like light yellow with black text and annual reports, and then the Coca-Cola.com site was like white with black letters and blue hyperlinks and annual reports. It was really bad. Both were really bad, like embarrassing. And so we get our best designers on it because it's fucking Coke, right? So we come up with this really slick design and all this stuff, but we had to set up like, why would you hire agency.com? And so we go down and there's like 6 or 7 of us, and there's like 17 Coke executives. Like, this was a big fucking deal, right? So we're going through our slides. Here's who we are. Here's what we do. We're the best. Look at us shine. We're fucking awesome. We've got everything on Coke themed slides. It was really nice. And then we get to the setup, and we say, we took screenshots of their website, of both websites. So we had a slide that had Coke.com screenshot and Coca-Cola.com screenshot. And the headline above it said, where are the polar bears? And it was just these 2 shitty HTML pages. And they fucking stopped the meeting. They were like, they were whispering to each other, and like there's this panic. And we're like, and they were like, we'll be back. And they all fucking left. They all like went out of the room. And then we're like, oh shit, what did we do? Fuck. What do we do? And we're just like, just chill. Just chill. We'll figure it out. And they came back like 10 or 15 minutes later, and they said, when can you start? They had never looked at their website. I feel like I could play that role again. Oh my God. This is the fun time. Make no mistake. This is the fun time. Because nobody knows how to do this shit. Every company is behind. And probably more than half of them are like, AI is evil. We're never going to use AI. Or they're just completely unaware of it. Their employees are aware of it, right? The secret cyborgs are out there getting secretly AI literate. Truth. The truths need right now. Smartass speaker of truth to corporations by Copilot. Except I couldn't say smartass, so just smart speaker. Yeah. Oh, I get it. It's a smart speaker. That's pretty funny. This is Copilot. This is Windows 11. This is Windows 11 with Copilot. Any questions? All right. Let me go show you something here. So I'm going to go to my STORYVINE site. So this is the back end for STORYVINE. So I created this video, this here vidya. This is big. Thanks to the James Webb Space Telescope, astronomers have found a black hole that's actually a portal to a parallel universe. Time to meet my virtual twin. And scene. Nothing about that video was real. The message was fake, and the video was faker. It was a deep fake. Did you know that the word of the year from the Merriam-Webster Dictionary for 2023 was authenticity? Authenticity is critical, this year more than ever. And that's what STORYVINE's been doing for more than a decade. So if your message is important to you and you want it to be authentic, we should talk. Give me a ring. Fancy, right? And look, I want to show you something. Like, it's so authentic, I've got like garbage behind me. There's two Blanton's bottles, the old empty one and the new one from the Irregulars. Just, I don't even know what that is. Some piece of trash technology. My guitar. This is the metaphor for ChatGPT, the little boxes there. But anyway, so what I did, so STORYVINE, automatically puts together these videos, and so I replaced the first segment that I recorded with the deepfake. James Webb Space Telescope, astronomers have found a black hole that's actually a portal to a parallel universe. Time to meet my virtual twin. And scene. So I think it's an interesting message. I don't know if it's worth sharing with the world, but it at least, if you haven't seen the video deepfakes stuff, love the Portlandia soundtrack. Thank you very much. we try to get our comedy in where we can. It's it's subtle, but again, you got to make yourself laugh. So what I did was, first thing I did was went to the old ChatGPT. Is this it? No. New chat yesterday, new chat today. Here we go. So I went to ChatGPT and I said, I want to create a short, punchy commercial that starts out with some ridiculous news. Did you know that this weekend, Southern California got 622 inches of rain? And then I told it the little script about that was a lie. In fact, it wasn't even a video of me. Authenticity is more important than ever. And then I had it help me come up with stupid news stories that I could put in that video. And then I had it help me try to rewrite the little call to action. And that it did it kind of shitty. I didn't really put a lot of time into it. I was just trying to do something quick. But got my thoughts together about different things I could put in the video. So then what I did was I went over, which one did I use? I used, it was the space one, right? Space. Astronomers found the black hole that's actually a portal to another universe. Pack your bags. But I put in the thing about digital twin because that was better, but I'll just copy this. So I found something I liked okay. And then I went over to HeyGen. And so if I go to home, so at HeyGen, I've got this thing called an instant avatar. And how you make an instant avatar is you upload at least a 3-minute video, and then it will make a video avatar of you. So here's one that I did.
Hey, Kyle Shannon, your instant avatar is ready. Feel free to create videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
I don't know why I sound like I'm so peppy there. I'm talking with a high voice. Me, 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 me. I actually thought it would be fun because I do all these stupid fucking voices. I should do an avatar for each of the stupid voices that I do, and then I could have them all talk to each other. I could do costume changes and everything. So here's the one I did where I actually took it seriously and recorded something to make an avatar.
Hey, Kyle Shannon, your instant avatar is ready. Feel free to create videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
And here's a fine-tune button. What's that do? Higher video resolution and quality. Private AI model for better lip sync. Ready in 8 hours. Oh, that's interesting. So you pay them $64 a month if you pay for a year. Huh, interesting. Then you can do yourself in 25 languages. Interesting. All right. So anyway, so I chose that. And then let's see. I'm going to make a landscape video. So I jump in. So now I'm in generative video. So what I can do now is I could upload an audio script and then it'll just sync the lips to it and do the hand motions, or I can type in a script. And so I'll type in this script that I had from over there. And then if I hit play script first, it'll just do the audio first. Can you get the voice to have emotion? Not right now, Lori. So one of the things in 11 Labs that hasn't really been developed all that much is emotions. What we're going to be able to do in the future...
Astronomers found a black hole that's actually a portal to another universe. Pack your bags.
So I just do the audio first, and sometimes it says words weird. You can also do things like I can put like a half-second pause in front of pack your bags. So I click on this little clock thing here, and it puts a little clock emoji in, and then it'll put a pause there. So the emotion's not there now, but I've seen the API code for it, where basically you put in brackets.
Astronomers found a black hole that's actually a portal to another universe. Pack your bags.
Pack your bags. Pack your bags. Where you can actually put in brackets like sad, happy, angry, whisper, things like that. And what we'll be able to do is go into something like ChatGPT and have it generate a speech for the avatar to say, and then have ChatGPT go through and tag it with appropriate emotions, within the language. It's just not there yet. But again, I think within 2024 we'll be able to put emotion in here, and I'm guessing that by the end of 2024 these things get better. Right now they're just fucking weird, right? But they're not going to be weird for long. This is like the videos right now, like even these AI avatars are, and the other thing that's interesting about HeyGen, if I have a 3-minute video of you, I can't make an avatar of you. So they're trying a little bit to not have deep fakes spread all over the place. So when I made my avatar, I actually had to record me saying, yes, this is me, and I'm not doing a deep fake of someone else. And then they actually compared those two videos to make sure it was actually me. So that was kind of interesting. So now if I say submit, it's going to cost me half a credit. I have 28 credits left, so I'm burning a credit for you folks just to show you how it goes. 7% ready, so it doesn't take that long. This is a short little script. What's the difference between GPT-4 and GPT-4 Turbo? So there's there's 3 or 4 different models of the GPT underlying foundational model. GPT-4 Turbo is one of those. If you're asking, is there a ChatGPT and a ChatGPT Turbo? Not really. What there is this. So ChatGPT or GPT-4 Turbo is the underlying model that's got a 32,000 token context window, and it's faster. And if you pay for ChatGPT Team, their new product that's $30 a month instead of $20 a month, it's a ChatGPT that uses GPT-4 Turbo. It's the identical same app as ChatGPT. It's just using a different underlying model. It's confusing as fuck. Remember I said before, everyone's got a branding problem right now? So OpenAI's got the underlying models called GPT-4 -06130314 whatever, V1 turbo preview or whatever the fuck it's called. So there's all these different versions of the underlying model that are all called GPTs. Then you've got ChatGPT, which is the application that sits on top of that stuff and, actually does the API calls down into it. Then you've got GPTs, which are customized versions of ChatGPT. Like it's just fucking ridiculous. And then you've got COPILOT, which occasionally says powered by OpenAI's ChatGPT or GPT-4 or whatever. Like it's absolute fucking chaos. So anyway, so let's watch our video. So here's me, not me.
Astronomers found a black hole that's actually a portal to another universe. Pack your bags.
Pack your bags. Pack your bags. Actually, you know what I need to get good at? I need to get good at acting like this.
Astronomers found a black hole that's actually a portal to another.
Astronomers found a black hole that's actually a portal to another universe. Pack your bags.
Universe. Pack your bags.
Pack your bags.
Astronomers found a black hole that's actually a portal to another universe.
Astronomers found a black hole that's actually a portal to another universe. I sound like a Kennedy. Astronomers found a black hole. Astronomers found a black hole. All right. So anyway, so then what I did was I went into my system, into STORYVINE. And the way we've got this set up is I can upload different, these are the different segments. So I can upload different segments. So I recorded the intro take, I recorded the intro take. So the previous video was this.
Hey, it's Kyle Shannon. This is where the fake video goes. And scene.
Right?
Nothing about
So then I took I made a new version of the video. So I took the picture and the good scene out, and then I uploaded this thing.
This is big. Thanks to the James Webb Space Telescope, astronomers have found a black hole that's actually a portal to a parallel universe.
And then that turns into this.
This is big. Thanks to the James Webb Space Telescope, astronomers have found a black hole that's actually a portal to a parallel universe. Time to meet my virtual twin.
Time to meet my virtual twin.
scene. Nothing about that video was real. The message was fake, and the video was.
All right, so that's my stupid ad for STORYVINE. What do you think? Should I put that out in the world, or is it best left here as an experiment, as a failed, sad experiment? It's a trap. All right. Let me go here. Wow. That's what you got when you typed in Janky and DALL-E? It's janky. It's like South Park janky. It's great. I like it. Yes, user. Okay. Use it. Satisfying. Wow. Okay. AI is built by ML machine learning and all the code are hosted by GitHub repositories. Not sure what that means. How much per credit? It's about $1 a minute for Hey Jen. Is the avatar's left eyebrow normal? Oh, man. Don't forget, we never landed on the moon. Astronaut's leaning into the conspiracy theory. He's got his whole avatar is based around the fact that we ain't do it. We ain't go to the moon. We ain't go to the moon. We never did it. Oh, man, short version. Turbo is better, but kind of better and costs more. Yeah, well, but it's also Laughing Thunder. Turbo's only available if you're a programmer. If you're just using ChatGPT, you're not accessing GPT Turbo consciously. It's just they are using Turbo if you pay the $30 a month. So if you're a developer, then you should absolutely know what Turbo is and what all the different models are. But I'm assuming that the person that asked assumed it was some different version of ChatGPT, that's the fucking problem. Like, they shouldn't call the base model the same thing as they call ChatGPT. And I thought it was a good idea to call GPTs just for like branding consistency, but it's confusing. They should be called like custom widgets. Like GPTs should be like widgets, like power widgets or chat widgets or whatever. And then ChatGPT should be ChatGPT, and then the underlying model should be called like Alpha Centauri 7 or something, because it doesn't matter what the underlying model's fucking called. Just geeks need to know that. But right now it's just it's fucking chaos. Again, I need to get into these boardrooms and just tell people, do you understand what's happening here? Do you understand what you're doing to people's lives? Yeah, well, it seems very logical to us. It's branding consistency and quit geek shaming. Never. I will geek shame to the end. Well, Kyle, I mean, technically, it's actually very logical. It's very simple. The underlying what they call the frontier model. There are 6 different versions of the frontier model, and they're very logically labeled with a date code and the primary numbering code of the frontier model. What we would call thank you very much. What we would call the GPT 04613 turbo model is the most recent. It is more expensive. It's 10 times the price of the. Yeah, nobody fucking cares. just stop. All right. Well, no, it's not true. Not nobody cares. Nobody that's not engineers cares. Engineers care a lot. And engineers need to know that shit. Thank God for the engineers. The engineers are the ones that put in the 30, 40, 50 years of work so that we can play with these stupid fucking tools.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
And make fun of them for being janky pieces of shit. And don't get me wrong, when I say that all the tools today are janky pieces of shit, it's just because they are. It's not the technologist's fault. We're that early. Like, I concurrently feel like one of the most lucky people on the planet that I get the privilege of playing with this technology in such a raw state. And they're janky pieces of shit. It's not a bad thing. It's just a fact. I tend to agree. iPhone 15 is worse than 14 in many ways. Isn't that weird how they just put stuff out there? You should see my Mustang in irregulars. All right, I'll go look at your. I'm always up for a Mustang. Pack your bags. Ooh, that's really nice. Kelly Camp, Source Camp, kicking out. Oh, holy shit! Rocky G, my prompt with the new Bing was 2020 Mustang GT PPT2 extra long and thin front splitter. Well, I wouldn't call it thin. That's like a 1984 when they first discovered carbon fiber. They were like, let's do a 17-layer splitter. I wouldn't call it thin, but it's pretty fucking slick. Purple gold, vivid colors, photorealistic. That's beautiful. I think I kept the image as original in Designer. And it actually got the Mustang logo mostly right. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Dag. This stuff's so cool. Oh, Black Betty. Nice. Look at that. Gorgeous. Nice shadow work. Whatever you did to prompt the shadows in there, that's gorgeous. Oh, Black Betty, shambalam. Oh, Black Betty, shambalam. Ba-da-bam-bam-bam. Current AI is like the rotary phone of the day. It totally is, Rebel. I'm telling you, man. Rather than don't be a cynical Cindy. Don't be a cynical Cindy and be like, it's not perfect. We should be celebrating how janky it is right now. Like it's a fucking party. Like, holy shit, we're so early that we get to play with this stuff when it's not perfect. That is so fucking cool. Because all the cynical Cindy's out there, they're the Karens of the AI age. The cynical Cindy's are all... They're like sitting on the sidelines with their arms crossed, like, oh, it's stupid. It hallucinates. It does. It's stealing from people. See, I don't just do geek shaming. I do Luddite shaming too. And if you're a Luddite and you're triggered right now, I'm not sorry. But because you shouldn't talk like this. It's not very good. It hallucinates. Everyone's got 6 fingers. Why are her eyes crossed? Where are they looking? Ew. Why does she have 3 feet? I can't help it that they talk like that. It's my favorite kind of shaming. I am not sorry. Another irregular post. I like that I get support for my my comedic bullying. You can tell you have Gen Xers in here because all the non-Gen Xers are like, I'm so triggered, I'm leaving. I can just not. Okay, I came in here, I thought this was going to be a supportive environment, and it said it's a learning lab. I thought this was going to be a safe space. I was told that this was a safe space, and I came in, and he said that if I said AI was evil, that I talk funny, and it's just, I'm so triggered. Came in at an interesting time. Never a dull moment here to AI Learning Lab. Thank you, Wonder Bread. Welcome. It gets stranger from here. Early to the race. That's a cool one, Corey Sandler. We are early to the race. We are early to the race. As far behind as you may feel. Like if you just stumbled in here and you thought, who is this idiot? That's fine too. But if you just stumbled in here and you're like, I gotta get caught up. Oh my God, I'm so far behind. Everybody knows more than I do. Oh God, look what Kyle did. He went to COPILOT and he made pictures. I don't know how to make pictures. What do I do? You're not that far behind. You're not that far behind. Nobody's that far behind right now. My niece asked me, is he okay? It's the sign of a good actor is if you cynical Cindy or Sydney. Oh, cynical. Don't be a cynical Sydney. All right, Clint Copperhead. That's solid. I'll go with that one. Don't be a cynical Sydney. Yeah, that's good. All right. Because Sydney is a little cynical. She's a little bitchy. She's a little bit like, oh, you're not going to talk nasty to me. I'm sorry if I offended you and disappointed you there, Mr. Kyle. Why don't we just go ahead and shut this conversation down? Yeah, I can't help it that Sydney talks like that. I didn't do anything to her other than call her a dum-dum, and she didn't like it. but it hallucinates. but it okay, can I just say one thing about AI right now? You can't use it. You can't use it. Because it lies. There was a lawyer, and he put together a legal brief, and then he gave it to the judge. And you know what was in it? Lies. And there were citations to cases that didn't even exist. So you can't use it. I don't know why you people are so excited about it. Exactly. I need my meds. Apparently I do too. This is what happens. This is what happens when Google says they're going to launch Gemini Ultra on the 7th, and I show up on the fucking 7th and there's no Gemini Ultra to play with. I'm like, well, what am I going to do now? Push my stupid fucking button?
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Well, yeah, I'll do that. But it's just got to be jokes. It's got to be comedy, people. Yeah, astronaut. Exactly. He says, right, no person ever lies. Can't trust AI. I know people talk about AI hallucinating. I'm like, have you met people? have you met any people? People are special. Thanks for another light of good laughs and learnings. Oh, that's great. This is the best humor. Thank you. Thank you. I am schooled on Letterman's cynicism and Carlin's social commentary and Bill Burr's rage at the world, Robin Williams' insanity, Saturday Night Live's occasional funny skit over a 35-year history. Oh, Lordy. Lordy. Google's been lying so much lately, it's a bit disconcerting. Well, Google, to give them the benefit of the doubt, it's not even the benefit of the doubt. To give them a little compassion, actually, as of when ChatGPT first came out, Google's search market share was like 94%. They had an effective monopoly on search. And it's still incredibly high. Like they had a monopoly to the point that, there's talk of let's bring them in and break them up because they're a fucking monopoly and they're manipulating the market, right? So when you control a market that dramatically, and you do it for that long, their market share just grew and grew and grew and grew over 15, 20 years, and they just shut everyone else out. You start running your company how we do things is how things are done. And that's why when you do a Google search right now, the first 35 links are these SEO fake-ass sales funnel websites that are pointing you to someone else's website because all the SEO engineers figured out how to game the single player in the marketplace. If there were 3 or 4 search engines that actually had, competition, it would probably be easier to find stuff because not everyone would be gaming the same system. So they're just going along going, things are good, revenue's up, we're just printing cash, 94% market share. Let's see if we can squeeze that up to 97 by next year. We'll squeeze the Bings out of the world. We'll just squeeze them out. And then that little fucker, Sam Altman, he turns his stupid little nonprofit into a capped for-profit and goes out to dinner with Bill Gates and Satya Nadella and says, hey, you want to see something cool? And he showed them ChatGPT and they were like, holy shit. And Satya Nadella was like, how about we give you $1 billion and suck all this shit into Microsoft stack? Let's see if we can go after Google. And then they launched ChatGPT, not thinking anyone would give a shit about it. And they got to 1 million users in 5 days, 3 days, I don't know, some quick amount of time. And they got to 100 million users, 100 million fucking users in 6 weeks with no marketing other than a press release that Microsoft invested in them. And there was a red alert at Google that was like, oh shit, hey, listen, you know that paper we put out in 2017, that thing with the attention is all you need with the transformer thing in it, that, remember that thing? And we just gave it out to the world, and then we were like, hey, we could build something cool with this. And then we realized if we build the cool thing with the transformer thing, that it would kind of threaten our business model. Yeah, there's this guy, Sammy. Sammy, he kind of built it. He kind of built the thing that we didn't with the paper that we gave out to the world. And so anyway, no one was really using it. They were building anyway. He puts out it's got 100 million users, and it just answers questions. No one has to click to links to get the answer. No, they just type it in, and it's, yeah. So Google is trying to undo a decade worth of just stasis of not having to innovate. Now, they've got innovative pocket. I mean, don't get me wrong. They innovate all the time, but their core business model is advertising clicks on links from their search engine. And they need you to click a lot. So they don't actually want you to get the answer right away. They want you to click to get the answer. And they want you to go to 17 different sites, because every time you fucking click, a penny goes in their pocket. So I don't know that they're necessarily lying. I think that what they are likely facing is, how do we turn into an innovative company that's willing to upend our business model? Because if we don't, Microsoft or Apple or someone else is going to. And so they need to figure out how to, like, this is not an easy navigation. Like, I feel like from a technical perspective, they're fine. I feel like from a humanities perspective, they're in bad shape because they leaned heavy on hiring engineers. They're not like Apple that's got engineers and artists, right? They don't have a culture of that. And all this ChatGPT stuff, like, there's a lot of humanity in a large language model, right? Because it's human language, right? It's the humanities is what's sitting inside the technology. I am just a software sales guy. How long does it take to learn all this? I want to sell these things. Okay. First thing I'm going to say to you, Concerned Citizens United, is don't say you're just a software sales guy. You're not just anything. You got skills. You can pick up the fucking phone. You can get punched in the nose 20 times where people say, no, I don't want to buy your stupid fucking stuff. Click. And you can keep going. That's fucking remarkable, okay? So you're not just a salesperson. Here's the exciting thing about generative AI. You don't need to be technical. You don't need to be an engineer. You don't need to be a scientist. So here's what I would strongly recommend. Go to the salon.ai. That's going to take you to this link tree where you can buy t-shirts if you want. But the very top link is the AI Salon Community. It doesn't cost anything. That's why we sell t-shirts. You can also sponsor it if you want. The AI Salon Community. And then come in here and go to Welcome to the Salon. And look at what we're about. So this is a community. We just cracked 1,000. We've only been around, well, this site's only been around for about 2.5 months. The salon's been around for a year and 2 months now. We started this group the week after ChatGPT launched. And this is a place to come where you're surrounded by people who are curious about AI, that are choosing to be on this adventure together. And we describe ourselves as a ragtag group of misfits, ne'er-do-wells, and miscreants who have gathered to explore the uncharted wilderness of generative AI. It's from a Gary Gulman joke. But that's who we are. And then our values, super important. Go read the values. Curiosity, generosity, exploration, collaboration, inclusion, and empathy. So if you're in sales, there's 2 things that I'd recommend you do. Well, 3. First one is go to the Introduce Yourself tab in the community section and introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you're about. Then go to AI tools and resources, and the first thing you're going to see is the recommended tool list. If you're just getting started with this stuff, if you don't know where the fuck to start, here's where you start. It's simple. ChatGPT. As cliche as it fucking sounds. Everyone's like, I'm so sick of hearing about ChatGPT. The reason you're hearing about ChatGPT is it's still the best. Now, Gemini Ultra comes out tomorrow. All bets could be off, or it could be another Google disappointment. But we'll find out tomorrow. But right now, just go to chat.openai.com. The free version is ChatGPT 3.5. It is incredibly powerful. Like almost all other competitors to ChatGPT say, we're almost as good as ChatGPT 3.5. There are some, like Bard is better than 3.5, but it's not as good as 4, but it's getting there. That's from Google. And then when Ultra comes out, it should be in the neighborhood. But you should pay the $20 for ChatGPT Plus. In your account, say there's an option called My Plan. Upgrade your plan to ChatGPT Plus if you can at all afford the $20 a month. It is the cheapest deal in software. What you can do with ChatGPT for $20 a month is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So pay the $20 and then just start playing. Hang out in the AI salon and start playing. And then the other thing I would do, I don't know if Jim's on here, I would buddy up. There's a guy in the AI salon named Jim Ross who is he's a marketer and a like a business coach, but he works in the self-storage business. You're like, self-storage? What's that got to do with AI? Nothing. It's, you're buying buildings that people put their shit in. He has embraced this AI stuff like no one I've ever seen. Like he comes, hangs out on this channel, learns something new, and goes applies it to his business the next day. He's not technical. He's not a programmer, but he's got this enthusiasm for these tools to help him do his job better. So I would just start, find people that inspire you that are just doing kick-ass stuff with AI. And you can get up to speed with this stuff to some level of proficiency in a weekend. Just go kick the tires on ChatGPT. Go watch YouTube videos. Hang out in the salon. Ask stupid questions. When you introduce yourself, say, hey, here's who I am. I'm the sales guy. I'm clueless about this stuff. Where should I start? And then let people in the community help you. Right? Like one of the values of this community is generosity. And that's like when people come in here, other people are like, hey, welcome. I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. We got you. Hey, I totally know what I'm doing, but I'm confused on this. Oh, jump over to the Video Guild. They'll help you with that. Hey, I just came up with this cool image. Here's how I did the prompt. What do you think? Oh, that's awesome. I took that prompt and then I modified it and I made this. Oh, that's cool. Let's go back and forth. Right? So go do that. And do not apologize for just being a sales guy. Ever again in my presence, anyway. You can do that with your family and your brutal coworkers that, give you shit for just being a sales guy. But I think salespeople are the good ones. Do you know how hard it is to find a good fucking salesperson? I can spend 2 days. I love a new community. Made my night. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, and seriously, go introduce yourself. It's like that's an important piece of this is let people know you're here and who you are and what you want to do. You'll get up to speed quick. Go hang out. One of the clubs down below is called WEEKEND-GPT Jams that Ann Murphy hosts. That's another remarkable community of people that's kind of it's a subgroup of the salon, but there's people from other communities that go to that as well. So it's just this really cool mashup of people just trying to figure this shit out. So, yeah. I sold ChatGPT to my therapist and he paid me for consulting. This is good. Okay, Detroit J, here's what you got to do with your therapist, okay? You have to set a silent timer, right? So you book an hour. And you say, okay, I'm going to come over Thursday at 4 and we're going to work. And then you set a silent timer like on your Apple Watch or your phone to buzz in your pocket or something like that. Set it for 40 minutes. And at 40 minutes, mid-sentence, no matter what they're saying or what you're saying, just say, oh, sorry, time's up, and walk out of the office. And charge them for the full hour. Fucking therapists. And then my mother. That's it. I got okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll see you next week. All right. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. That's okay. Okay, I'll just go out the door. Yeah, could I take a tissue? Okay, good. That's fantastic. Thank you. We got to get these people back with their barbaric, sorry, time's up. I was just getting into the good stuff. There's probably therapists in here right now going, oh, I feel very triggered. Hi, my name's Jenny. I'm the oversensitive therapist. I don't know how therapists do it either. How do you not take that shit home? I guess by just cutting people off at 40 minutes. Sorry, time's up. Get out. How do I join the community? Go to the salon.ai. That's going to take you to a link tree. The first link says AI-SALON Community. You go there. First place I want you to go is check out about the salon. And then I don't know how you join Mighty Networks. You say create an account and you say you want to be a part of it. Most of what's there is just open. There are some clubs and things that you have to ask permission to be in. The guilds, you kind of have to find them and join them. But the guilds are really cool. They put on events. It's an amazing community. You triggered this old welder. That's good. We gotta shake the welders up. They have been just steady for too long. We gotta shake them up. He actually referred me to another client, doctor. That's great. That's great, Detroit J. That's really good. Rudy, who's in here, the young kid from South Africa, he just sent me a note that he just got a job and he pitched another one. Kavruno's doing really interesting things. Source Camp's got a bunch of stuff going. Bradley Perkins, who actually designed the architecture of the AI Salon Mighty Networks, he's got some really good stuff going. It's really cool. Sherry D's doing good stuff. A bunch of people in here are. Firefly, the guilds are super fun. Yeah, they really are. But congratulations on that. That's awesome. Stacy, trauma therapist. Trauma therapist. And then my stepfather. Oh, time's up. Yeah. Okay. I'll just. Should I go? Do you want to hear the rest of the stepfather story? No. Okay. Yeah. Just out the door. Okay. Right. Yes. I will. It will not hit me on the way out. Nope. I got it. Clear boundaries. Yeah. I appreciate everything you do. Da 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 da. I'm fucking off my rocker tonight. Tonight? You're off your rocker every night. I'm just feeling spicy, you know? Sometimes you just feel spicy. You're just like, fuck it. Fuck this noise. Someone made a request for differences between Stable Diffusion and DALL-E. Can you answer? Yeah. So what I'll do, I'm not gonna demo a bunch of them, but I'll talk about them. Okay, DALL-E 3. The thing about all of the image tools right now is that depending on what you're trying to accomplish, some are better than others. But I can't say that one is just the best one. Like if you just want the best one for like art quality, it's MIDJOURNEY. Period. End of story. Now, if you want it to have words in it, MIDJOURNEY really sucks at that. But if you want it to be fucking art, it's MIDJOURNEY. So all the rest have kind of different pros and cons. So DALL-E 3, the most significant thing about DALL-E 3 for me is that it's not a standalone image generation tool. It lives inside of ChatGPT 4 chats. So you can use it just like you used, MIDJOURNEY or one of the other tools and say, make me an image of this. But what you can also do is you could be having a brainstorming session about naming your company and then come up with a creative brief for a logo and then say, hey, could you give me a mood board of 10 different looks and feels for that logo based on the creative brief we just talked about? And it will create images within that context. That's a huge fucking deal. The other thing about DALL-E is no matter what you prompt it, it rewrites its own prompt. In fact, I'll show you that because I think this is something not a lot of people know about. And I think it's actually an important thing to know, just if you want to start exploring some of this stuff. So make me an image of a 1970s green Challenger in an abandoned factory with sunlight streaming through the broken windows in a 16:9 wide image. All right, so it's going to go make this image like they do. Did someone spike your ice, Kyle? I know, they must have, right? I do feel like I'm on a cold medicine high or something like that, but I haven't taken cold medicine. I'm just saucy. Sometimes you're saucy. Sometimes you're mellow. Sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're optimistic. Tonight I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. All right. So there's our beautiful image. That's actually nice. If I click on this image, it brings it full screen. But if I go to this upper right-hand corner, that eye, that's the actual prompt that ChatGPT wrote. A 1970s green Dodge Challenger, I didn't tell it was a Dodge Challenger, parked inside an abandoned factory with beams of sunlight streaming through large broken windows, casting light and shadows across the dusty floor, and the car's sleek vintage body. The factory's aged and rusting machinery looms in the background, adding to the scene's atmosphere and decay and forgotten history. The setting combines the car's classic appeal with the eerie beauty of industrial decay, highlighting the contrast between the Challenger's preserved state and the factory's dilapidation. So ChatGPT chose to make this a preserved Challenger, not a rusty one. That's fascinating to me. So anyway, that's DALL-E. And DALL-E can also do, and so I can say, let's see, make it lime green with black stripes and put the words green machine in huge block letters above the car, like a poster in a kid's room. So DALL-E can also do text really well. It doesn't always get the spelling right, but don't get too bitchy about that. Celebrate that. Green machine! Look at that. I actually spelled it right. That's pretty slick, huh? That's without even trying, right? Like that's like just a stupid fucking prompt and one little update. That's without even trying. Okay, so that's DALL-E. So DALL-E, in my opinion, is if you want to work fast and just knock some shit out, it's really good at that. Okay. Midjourney's a bit of a mess right now. You still have to create images in Discord unless you've made more than 10,000 images, and then you've got access to the alpha version of the web tool. The web. So Midjourney is going to be migrating from Discord to the web, but they haven't done it yet. But yeah, I know Midjourney's moving off Discord now too. I know exactly, but it's not there yet. But if you want high quality stuff, Midjourney's it. The challenge with Midjourney, if you work in a big corporation, this is the CEO of this. They just really don't give a fuck like whose art they've trained on. There's this big internal document of like, here's all the artists that we stole all their art. So if you work in a big corporation, Midjourney is potentially problematic, right? But if you want high quality art, it's the one. I'm going to come back to Korea and Deco here because you're asking about Stable Diffusion. If you go to LEONARDO.AI, is it LEONARDO.AI? Yeah. This is a commercial web front end that they give you like 150 free credits a day, and it's like 7 or 8 images a day you can do for free. But what Leonardo actually is a commercial front end to Stable Diffusion. Let me go here and just show you. It's a lot. It's a lot to parse, which that's kind of the best way to talk about Stable Diffusion is if you love the look of the inside of a cockpit of a 747 where there's all the switches and dials and gauges and shit like that, and you got to like tinker with all the things, that's Stable Diffusion. And Leonardo is like the easy front end to an entire open source world that is unbelievably rich, but it requires you to be a geek. So to the extent that you're a geek first and an artist second, Stable Diffusion might be the thing for you. To the extent that you just want to make pretty pictures, Stable Diffusion is probably going to drive you fucking crazy. The other thing that's happening with Leonardo right now, and with Stable Diffusion as well, is it's getting more complicated because Stability AI is releasing new tools. Like they released Motion, so I can take any picture that I've created. Let me see, where's my personal feed? So I can take any picture that I've created. Let me find one here. That's a nice GTO judge. Generate, let's see, image to motion. Generate an image. So I can now create a video out of this thing. I'm going to do it public. We'll do motion strength. Do I have... That's good. I'll just say generate. Your video generation status. Okay, close. All right, so that's off doing its thing. So it'll be in my feed here somewhere when it's done. But if I go back to the top here, so you can make video here. They've got a real-time canvas where you can, prompt it and draw shapes and it'll automatically generate images. You can do traditional image generation. You can make your own models here. There's a canvas editor where you can do in-painting and out-painting. There's this real-time generation. It's crazy. It's crazy how much is here. There's API access. You can upload images. There's a texture generator for 3D stuff. It's insane. And this is the easy web-based thing sitting on top of that whole world. So if you really want to geek out, I would go to Reddit, the subreddit for Stable Diffusion, and just fucking enter the world. Install Automatic 1111 or Comfy UI, whichever of the interfaces you think are cool. And, the next year of your life will be gone. Firefly from Adobe is getting better and is, I would say, MIDJOURNEY is the top quality. DALL-E and Stable Diffusion are probably at about the same level in tier 2. Firefly is decently below those two. It's definitely third or fourth in the pecking order in terms of quality, but it's getting better. But here's the deal about Adobe. They're fucking Adobe, right? They're leaning into this AI stuff pretty heavy. They're incorporating these tools into Photoshop and Illustrator and After Effects and all that, and Premiere. And their images have not been trained on copywritten images. So if you work for a corporation, Firefly and the Adobe products are the way to go. All right? So you really got to understand the boundaries of like what these things are to understand which ones to go for. So Stable Diffusion's for geeks, DALL-E is if you want to get some shit done. But you can do really remarkable stuff with Stable Diffusion if you're willing to put in the time. All right, everybody. I got to begin my 30-minute goodbyes. I got to go, people. Go watch some TV. Finish my coffee. Let's see what the irregulars have been up to. What have you been doing in the club? Add a bit of spice. You can make money with ChatGPT. Robin Williams. Oh, yeah. He was genius. 4 minutes remaining. She just began to touch on the deep old wounds. Damn it. Exactly. Has that ever not been awkward? Like, do you think therapists have like a whole semester where they just learn clock management? Like, but what do I do if they're in the middle of a really intense thing? Oh, you just tell them it's over. But I can't do that. All right, let's practice. We'll practice for a semester. Do you ever cut them off early? Yeah, if you want a BLT. Yeah, sure. Did someone say 30-minute goodbyes? I did. So another 2 hours to go. That's more accurate than it should be. 11 Labs or HeyGen. They're two different things. So HeyGen actually uses 11 Labs for their audio translation and some of their audio synthesis stuff. And then they're doing the animation of the objects, and then they roll them together. So both HeyGen and 11 Labs. I'm a therapist. I power through when something is about to break through. Oh, see, archetypal architect. That's cool. Oh, that kind of archetypal architect. That's really cool. I love the archetype stuff. I did a lot of that work with one of my therapists. That's really cool. You are a rare one then if you power through. So if someone's having a breakthrough and you don't just cut them off, that's good. I commend you. I'm the boss. I'll take as long as my client needs. Yeah, you're definitely the exception. You're definitely the exception to that fucking rule. I've been in enough therapy rooms. It's like, I don't know that I've ever had anyone that's. No, I had one. The Jungian archetype guy that I worked with, Howard Teich. I don't know if you know Howard Teich. He's in San Francisco, an amazing guy. Yeah, he was incredibly generous with that stuff, but definitely an exception. HeyGen and 11 Labs, lots of money. Yeah, I know. Anything that's time-based, any of the time-based media is very expensive. Any ideas on summarizing large text documents and rewriting documents for clarity? Yes. You can upload documents to... That's beautiful. That's cool style. Mug design. Oh, that'll be a great mug. Beautiful. Yeah, good. Claude.ai. You can do really long documents. You can just paste them in there. It's got 120,000 token context window, which is about 80,000 words, I think. And then you can also upload a text document or a PDF document to ChatGPT, and it will analyze it and summarize it and do all that stuff. In fact, I've got one of my GPTs is a GPT where I uploaded a feature-length screenplay, and you can interact with my screenplay and ask it questions about it. I created my own GPT therapist. She has Wendy Rhodes' personality on Billions. Best coach ever. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. I love that character on Billions. She's great. That's really cool. Love it. Claude. Yes, gorgeous. Yeah, that thing's gorgeous, right? That kitty catty. Kyle, can you show my dogs in show and tell? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I meant to look. Not only can I show them in show and tell, Corey, I moved them over to my. Are these the ones you're talking about? Look at these that Corey made. Aren't these amazing? That's such a good one, and that one too. They're the best. I put those in there, but this one was a good one for the little hero window. But I meant to show these earlier. Aren't they great? Wait, which one's your dog? Oh, the Aussie. Oh, that's nice. That's great. This one. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, we'll leave that up there. Alrighty. All right. Check the feline design. All right, everybody. Old broke retired guy. Take your time. Technically a hypnotherapist. If I leave them hanging, I may never find it again. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Wow, cool. All right, everybody. Listen. So here's what we're going to do. If you have enjoyed tonight, great. You can support the channel in a bunch of different ways. Check out the AI Salon, the salon.ai. You can subscribe to my lives. That helps. Thank you, Silver Fox. That's generous. Thank you very much. You can buy one of the series in the lower left or right corner there. I've also got a book out on Amazon called AI Futures, an anthology, along with Cindy Kuhn from in here, Lab 5 Futures. She's the editor and the publisher of that book. So that book's out. What else? Follow the channel. And then just keep coming back. Silver Fox, love the book. Great, thank you. Awesome. Just keep coming back. And you know, go to the AI Salon and check out the values and start interacting with this AI community and those values of curiosity and generosity and exploration and collaboration and inclusion. Like, if you think someone's weird, well, like, they don't have a background to be doing AI. Well, yes, the fuck they do. Everyone does. And empathy is the final value there. Like, lean into empathy. Understand that people are scared of this stuff right now. You might be scared of this stuff. So probably the last thing you want is someone judging you for being new to the game. Well, that's what this community is not. We're not judgers. I will troll people, but we're not judgers. Thank you, Kyle, for all you do. Thank you, Cam. I appreciate that. And just keep hanging out. Keep learning. There's three things to do if you want to get AI literate. Here are the three things. One of my recent videos is this. Step 1, play. Not learn, not work, not get a master's degree in generative AI. There aren't any. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing because things are changing too fast. The tools are changing out from underneath us as we're using them. Like the COPILOT thing I played with tonight. I've never seen that interface before. I went to it last night. So like these things are changing in real time while we're using them. So just play. Take off the pressure of like, I've got to learn AI. I've got to be the best prompt engineer in the world. Fuck that. Just play. Play with things that don't make sense for you to play with. But I'm not good at video. I don't give a shit. Go make videos. I'm really a horrible singer. That's okay. Go make songs. Just play. So that's step 1. Step 2 is apply. Like, figure out problems at work or in your life or that someone else has got that you could solve using AI tools. And solve someone else's problem using these tools. You are quite passionate. Thank you. And then number 3, and the real key to getting good with this shit, talk about it. Share what you're learning. Hey, I just said to my friend Sally, who's putting together a pizza shop, can I help you do a marketing plan? And she was like, oh my God, I've been struggling with marketing. And we went to ChatGPT and you write that up and you put it on LinkedIn. Or you put it on Facebook, or you tell someone at a dinner party. Oh, you talking about AI? Oh, you did that for Sally. Oh, you did? And oh, you made that marketing plan? That ad that I saw, that was ChatGPT. Oh my God, that's so amazing. That's AI? Like that kind of shit's going to start happening. Or, hey, I hear you're good at AI. The chairman is concerned about we're falling behind, and we would love for you to come present to the board. What is this chat thing? What is the chat? Is it they call it the chat? Is it called the chat? It's called ChatGPT. Oh, yeah. Well, if you could come present the ChatGPT to the board, that would be fantastic. Like that kind of shit will start happening. Play, apply, share, repeat. Exactly, Debbie. That's it. Apple is calling it IA. Of course they are. Apple also successfully completely redefined the metaverse as spatial computing, one of the genius positioning moves in the history of technology. I can't believe they pulled that off. The last meta presentation I saw about the metaverse, one of the dudes in one of the sections of the talk called it spatial computing. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They did it in one launch event. It was amazing. Megan, have a janky evening to you too. All right, so that's it. Play, apply, share, repeat. Over again. All right, I'm out of here. JRC, good to see you. John Getler, good to see you. Tobias, thank you as always for coming in. Like going at IT to change 100+ year company you work at to use this tech, Kyle. Yeah, well, some things are going to take longer than others. That's a long one. But the 100+ year companies are going to have to face it one way or the other. They're going to get broadsided by it, or they can start to disrupt themselves. So I just joined. Thank you, Agent. Please go introduce yourself. Let us know who you are and what you're about. That's great. Thank you. Silver Fox, good to see you. Steve-O, as always. Sherry D, Emilio's wife. Y'all are awesome. Debbie, good night. Kevin Vasquez, good to see you, sir. Danielle, thank you as always. Corey, nighty-night. Share Bear, peace out. All right. Detroit J. Holden, good to see you. JRC, Demi, Comet, Mr. IT. Got lots of you in here tonight. Dr. J, Source Camp. Good Lord, Alan. Dag, Clint Copperhead. It's a Megan. It's a party. It was a party tonight. All right, everybody. What day is today? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Apparently, Gemini Ultra is coming out tomorrow. It's going to be called Gemini Advanced. And hopefully it is less janky than Copilot was tonight, because that was a stinky piece of poo. But it looks promising if they can do a little bit of pooper scooping. It looks like it's going to be good. But right now, that's it. So anyway, have a good night, everybody. Appreciate y'all more than you know. Good night.